7 in 10 young Ghanaians have considered moving abroad in search of better opportunities, according to the latest Afrobarometer survey on youth empowerment barriers across Africa. Well, the report found that 71% of Ghanaians aged between 18 and 35 have thought about relocating to another country. Of that number, 63% said they had given the idea a lot of thoughts, while 8% had considered it a little bit. Well, the findings place Ghana amongst African countries with the highest level of youth migration aspirations, alongside Liberia, the Gambia, and Cabo Verde. Well, Afrobarometer attributes the trend largely to economic hardship across the continent. 85% of young people who have considered immigrating cited poverty, unemployment, and search for better economic opportunities as their main reason. Well, according to the Afrobarometer, the findings reveal the urgent need for policies that create jobs, expand economic opportunities, and improve living conditions. All right, so joining us on the phone for a conversation in the program is our Assistant Democratic Governance of, conversation is the program assistant for the Center for Democratic Governance, that's Richard Ajao. Well, we'll share more with you. Thank you very much for joining me. First of all, run us through the data collection period and methodology.
So our data collection started in January 2024 through to August 2025. And we do our interviews through face-to-face conversations with our respondents who are interviewed in their preferred language. And at the end of our data collection, we had spoken to over 50,000 respondents. Our data report has a plus or minus 2 to 3% margin of error at a 95% confidence level. And based on our report findings, we define the youth consistent with the African Union's definition, which is between the ages of 18 to 35.
In saying they have considered moving abroad, what does this reveal about overall youth sentiment regarding life and opportunities in this country? Really disturbing when you look at the numbers.
Well, it shows that Ghanaian youth want better economic opportunities. They seek well-paying employment prospects with job security. They also seek a better standard of living. And there's a growing perception that exists that existing migration networks will provide these opportunities. With the growth of social media, people are seeing the life that people that they grew up with who have moved outside to mainly Western countries are living. I'm seeing my friends who are aged between 25 to 30 driving flashy cars. They have been able to afford their own homes, and people also want a piece of that cake. So people are being, there's this incentive for them to leave and move to foreign countries for better economic opportunities.